Hello, my name is Holly from My Daily Haze. Welcome to Flossmas Day 8. I'm going to first talk about my cross stitch. I am still working on, let me get it here, this little teddy bear here on the rocking chair, and I got quite a bit done. Oops. I've got quite a bit done. I changed his face. I wasn't if you can see there, his face is a little bit different. Oops, where did it go? Oh, there we go. His face is, I prefer different face. And I've done most of the rocking chair. I'm going to go back and take that stitch out and make it a half stitch. Because I don't like the look of it, but I like the look of that one there. And he's coming along really well. I've just got some presents to put in down here and do the back stitching. so that's going to be, hopefully I can have it done by tomorrow, but it is coming along. I've got some ribbon coming to make the hangers, so I can start making the ones I've got into ornaments so I can put them on the tree. The cross stitch I'll be talking about today, it was in a cross stitch magazine. It's not properly Christmas, it's a December one. I think it's quite appropriate color for a grey wintry day. We got snow last night, and this morning I should say. It started snowing early this morning. It's melted a bit, but it should be, because it's gone just a degree or two over freezing. I'm sure it will be a skating park tonight. Yeah, it's all right. I was going to say the free cross stitch is a snowman globe, and I will put it in front of my tree there, hopefully, if I can do it. And I found some lovely carol, some lyrics. It's like 100 Christmas songs, and it's free lyrics that you can either, put on PDF and it's printable. So that if you want to go caroling or have a sing-along when at Christmas time, that will be lovely. There'll be a link down below. I think it's Sugarcraft Home or something like that. Her and her family went for you drive through a living nativity, and it was just so sweet. It starts at 20 something. I put the link, the benchmark, if you don't want to watch that, because she's a knitting podcast, Vlogmas. So if you don't want to watch the about the knitting and the home life, because she's got children, and it's really sweet watching her interact with them and seeing her knitting. But if you just want to see the living nativity, it was quite touching. It was just lovely to see. I've been to one once, and it was quite an experience. And we used to go Christmas caroling at the church when I was in high school. For a few years, the church would get adults to volunteer to drive us. We were a tiny church. Only needed, I think, 2 vehicles, but they would pile us in. It wasn't like seat belts, and they put 4 or 5 of us in the back seat, or 6 of us, whatever. We were sitting on top of each other. Even one year they put us in the back of a pickup truck. That was way before all the safety things, but we were out in the middle of nowhere, and they drove very slow, even though it was still freezing cold. I mean, this is like dinosaur age, really. The church organized with some of the elderly people, and because we lived out in the middle of nowhere, you actually had to drive anywhere to get to these people, because they were so spread out. But they would load us kids kids and teenagers into the vehicles, and we'd stop at various different homes and sing the people a Christmas song. And it was such a wonderful experience. You could just see the faces see their faces, how happy they were to have us there, and big smiles. And we didn't sing that many songs, but it was just spreading a little bit of Christmas cheer. I really loved Christmas caroling, but it's definitely worth looking at those lyrics, and maybe at Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, pass them around to family members and all of you have a nice sing-song. Anyway, I have got to pop to the chemist, or to us Americans, the pharmacy, and to pick something up. And it's a sweet little chemist. It's a sweet little pharmacy. It's like a tiny one with wooden shelves and very, very helpful people. And next to the chemist, there's someone who has a window right on the sidewalk or pavement. They call it a pavement here, but to me a pavement is a road, but they call the sidewalk a pavement. But there's, right beside the chemist, there's a person with a large window, and they've set up this lovely display of ceramic houses, and it makes me smile every time I see it. I do love seeing the decorations, and the village has got some wonderful. We drove through the other night, and hoping that we can do another drive through closer to Christmas, and I'll show you a little video. The village is looking quite festive. There's some really nice decorations, so that will be fun to do. The roof across the way have got snow on them, and they always look a bit Christmassy. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, and do a few things now today, so that the weekend will go really well. Wishing you a wonderful day. Enjoy the season, and I hope you're all keeping warm. Sing a little Christmas song today just to celebrate the season a bit.